What's going on YouTube? It's your boy John B. Come back to you as a brand new haircut tutorial. So today I'm doing a mid-high bald fade comb over on my boy Marvin. And when doing a bald fade comb over, I like to make sure all the hair is in place before I start fading. So I'm gonna work on the top first. I'm gonna start spraying down his head with some water. And I like to get it pretty soaked just because when you cut with shears, you want the hair to be as wet as possible. Next, I'm going to use my Oster Octanes with a number 2 guard on number 2 detachable, and I'm going to start making my first base. And with this, I mean, this is where the fade is going to take place. And as you can see, when I hit the top, I kind of flick out just because you don't want to go straight up. See how I'm flicking out and using my comb to make sure I don't go high. And this is the foundation that your fade is going to be in. This is your first stage, I guess you can say. And I'm just gonna go continue around the whole head. I like to make my guidelines first, just so I know everything's even on both sides and in the back. Next, I'm gonna use my Flash FX trimmers, and I'm gonna make my first guideline. And these aren't zero gap, so that's why I can flip them around like this and make my first guideline. So I do one side, and I come back to the other side, and I meet in the middle. And just be careful doing this if you do have zero gap clippers, because you do not want that line to be harder to take out. But these clippers right here that I'm using to bald out or to get the hair cut off all the bulk, these are zero gap. So I can go up to the line because I know that they're not flipped the other way, so it won't be as harsh to take out that line. Next, I'm going to use my Babyliss shaver, and I'm just going to hit that bottom. And as you can see, I'm not going all the way to the top line. I'm leaving myself some room just because you don't want that stubble to be so little. This is the most important transition, this bottom line, that you have to take out. So don't make it hard on yourself. Spread it out and it'll make life a lot easier. Next, since my boy hasn't came in a while, I'm gonna use some clipper over comb and just knock off that hair. And I'm usually going at a 90-degree angle or a little outwards, just so you don't dig into the top. So I'm just pretty much removing bulk, not really trying to fade anything into it, just removing all the hung over hair. Next, I'm gonna be using my hitters. These are pretty much my liners that hit more than any other trimmer I have. And I like to do this before I start fading, just because it helps me see the blend come out better, and I don't have to do that much touch-up work. So I'm gonna be using my Babyliss Fx clippers, and I'm gonna go with no guard all the way open and make your first guideline about 1 inch. Kind of like to be around the eyebrow area, or about eyebrow level, and go over it multiple times just so you know you have a true open guard. So the way I take out my guidelines are pretty much fading down. So since you had the clipper all the way open to make that guideline, you start to slowly close it the lower you go. So I start with it open, and I close it 1 notch, and I go lower than where it went. and I just keep doing that over and over again until I get to the bottom. And once you take out that bottom line, your clipper should be closed or one notch from closed. And as you can see right here, it's taking out that line already. And you gotta, like, after you're done doing all that, you're gonna see some dark areas, so that's when it comes to use that corner like I am right now, just to take out those little dark spots. Next, I'm using a number 1.5 guard, and I'm going all the way open. Just like I said before, I fade downwards. So I'm going to start with an open and start to close it slowly. Next, I'm using the number 1 guard, and same technique. Just go with it all the way open, but be sure do not go higher than what you did with the 1.5. You have to stay below it. It may look a little weird at first, but you guys gotta just trust the process, use your imagination, and just do not go as high as you did. As you can see right here, I'm gonna start closing my clipper, and I'm going lower than where I just went with my number 1 guard. Next, I'm going with my half guard, and so this is pretty much going to be final guard you use when you're doing your steps. I go with it halfway open. Just remember that, half and half. Half guard with a halfway open, and I take out that last line. Obviously, you're going to play with the lever a little bit, just take out some dark spots, but usually this is like the money shot right here. This will get that blend out. And yeah, this is the technique I've been using lately, and I really enjoy like how my haircuts have been coming out. Basically gonna be doing the same steps on the other side. If you guys haven't yet, hit that like button, and don't forget to comment if you guys have any questions or what you guys want me to do next. If you guys haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. It's still growing, and I hope I can get to 11K soon. But yeah, if you guys haven't yet either, follow my Instagram. I post haircuts every day, and some haircuts you don't see on my YouTube because I just haven't made a video for the haircut. But I've been trying to push out videos more lately, just so I can like keep up. And I really want to make it a goal in 2021 to focus on my YouTube a little more than I did the past 2 years. Because my first year in 2018, my channel grew fast, but lately it's been slow because I haven't been putting my time and effort. But I will start doing it. I'm actually gonna go to work after I post this video, and I'm gonna record another video and hopefully get that up. So just turn on that post notification if you haven't yet, and you get that alert. And I hope this video really helps you guys. Next, I'm doing pretty much some touch-up work, and I'm gonna be using my thinning shears lately soon, just to get out that top line, like right here. So this is just to get rid of some dark spots, just because I missed them. So pretty much I'm pinning up his hair, and he doesn't have the strongest hairline, as you can see. So we're gonna try to be conservative with it, and I'm just gonna like use my imagination, like I said, just to like make some sort of clean line. You don't want to push him back either. So as you can see, I'm not giving him the sharpest line, but it's a lineup. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own different style. Not everybody wants the sharpest lineup in the world, so this is his style. We grow out the top, we kind of give it some volume, and I can line up the side of his hair like right here pretty sharp just because it's there. Bear with me. I'm still learning how to blow dry. I'm trying new things every day and trying to learn. And I watch other YouTube barbers too, so that's why I'm trying to learn more and more. And I'm just pretty much giving him volume just because he wants that volume on top. And I usually don't even style his hair at the end of his haircut because he just goes home and showers, but I told him I wanted to style it just for the video. And his top is pretty overgrown. It's like longer. Like there will be some hangover still, but we tried our best to get rid of it. And I'm gonna be using Elegance gel wax, and you can see I'm putting it throughout his hair, trying to like give it some volume. That's pretty much the end of the haircut. If you haven't yet, hit that like button, comment what you want to see next, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. It's your boy John B, and I'm out.